No applause or loud talking. Okay, so no Second Amendment. None of that. No First Amendment. None First Amendment. No cellular phones or pagers. People are so stupid.
The messages will be entered into the journal and the Senate bills 1066, 1069, 1073, 1074, 1088, 1089, 1115, 1190, 1202, 1212, 1238, 1242, 1257, 1265, 1275, 1276, 1300, 1321, and 1376 are transmitted to the editor. Introduction and first reading of bills. Senate Concurrent Memorial 1004, Indian Boarding Schools. Sorry, I had a hard time reading.
Indian boarding schools?
Indian Boarding Schools urging investigation. Senator Steele, would you please read the memorial?
Thank you, Madam President. To the Secretary of the United States Department of the Interior, your memorialist respectfully represents, whereas, beginning with the Indian Civilization Act of 1819, the United States enacted laws and implemented
You're still calling them
policies
Indians.
establishing and supporting Indian boarding schools across the nation. And whereas the express purpose of these laws and policies was to implement cultural genocide by removing and reprogramming
Sure.
American Indian and Alaska Native children
Sure.
to accomplish the systematic destruction of Native cultures and communities. And whereas between 1869 and
Nice.
the 1960s, hundreds of thousands of Native American children were removed from their homes and families and placed into boarding schools operated by the federal government and churches. And whereas Native American children were forcefully removed from their homes, families, and communities during this time, were taken to schools far away, where they were punished for speaking their native language, banned from acting in any way that might be seen to represent traditional or cultural practices, and stripped of traditional clothing, hair, and personal belongings and behaviors reflective of their native cultures. And whereas Native American children suffered physical, sexual, cultural, and spiritual abuse and neglect, and experienced treatment that in many cases
Looks like her name is
torture
Victoria
and
Steele.
child abuse for speaking their native languages. And whereas many children never returned home from Indian boarding schools, and their fates have yet to be accounted for by the United States government. And whereas in the wake of the discovery of thousands of unmarked graves at boarding schools in the United States and Canada, the United States Secretary of the Interior, Jim Holland, ordered a comprehensive review.
Guys, share the video. Share the video right now. Share this video. Share it on Messenger. Share it on Facebook. Share it on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, text message, everything. Share the video.
Most boarding schools were closed in the 1980s and early 1990s, but dozens remained open, with 15 still boarding students as of 2020.
That's crazy.
Whereas Arizona
That's
had the
crazy.
second highest number of
They still have Indian boarding schools? Oh my God.
With 51 of the total 367 Indian boarding schools in the United States. Whereas your memorialist, the Senate of the state of Arizona, the House of Representatives concurring praise that the United States Department of the Interior investigate
They're all
all
on their phones. This
51
guy's not. He doesn't care. He's on his phone. That girl's on his phone.
Indian boarding schools located here in Arizona. And two,
This guy's
that
on
the
the
United
laptop. She's
States
on the
Department
phone.
of the
He's on the
Interior
laptop.
use or designate the use of ground penetrating radar to look for unmarked graves and return any discovered remains to their families or tribes as requested for appropriate repatriation and burial. And three, that the Secretary of State of the state of Arizona transmit copies of this memorial to the Secretary of the United States Department of the Interior.
Thank you, Senator Steele. Would you please move the adoption of the Senate Concurrent Memorial 1004?
I move that the Senate Concurrent Memorial 1004 be unanimously adopted.
Thank you, members. You've all heard that motion. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Any opposed, nay? Here's the ayes have it. Do have it so ordered. Senate Concurrent Memorial 1004 is signed into open session.
I think that woman's name is Victoria Steele, and she taught me something, so that's cool. I like that. I like what she's doing there. I don't agree with everything, but I like that.
Introduction and first reading and reference of bills.
HB 2134, Education Expense Prevention Appropriations.
Education and appropriations placed under second reading bills. Without objection, reports of outstanding committees as listed on the calendar will not be read. The reports will be entered into the journal and the secretary will record that action. Committee of the whole, Senator Gray.
Thank you, Madam President. I move the Senator's office open the committee of the whole for consideration of bills on the calendar.
Thank you, members. You've all heard that motion. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay? Here's the ayes have it, do have it so ordered. I'll ask Senator Peace to please take the chair.
It's my microphone. Most of the mainstream news, they wear makeup, they lie off teleprompters owned by BlackRock and Vanguard. I don't lie about Epstein, I don't lie for the military-industrial complex or weapons of mass destruction, just to do with a snapback. Alright guys, let's see if maybe the House of Reps left. The Senate's not going anywhere for a while, unfortunately. Let's got those earpods on. Let's go down the stairs, actually. Let's go down the stairs. What are you looking at, dog? Better have those earpods in. Son of a bitch. $69 watching, nice. Can we get 420 watching? Can we get 420 watching, guys? So this is one of the worst state capitals I've ever been in, quite frankly. You a lobbyist, dog? No? Are you a rep, Senator? Guys, I'm gonna have to do a follow-up here, I guess. I don't know.